Hey friends, welcome to my channel, and I just wanted to share with you this little deck here called the Squid Cake Marseilles Tarot by Jess Roller. Mass market deck, Rockpool. Not very expensive. I didn't pay full price for that. I think it was reduced on Amazon. So this is the box here. This is the back. It brings a little light-heartedness while dishing out cold, hard truth with a side of humour. Filled with snails, cakes, fly traps, octopuses. Yeah, it's a different sort of Marseille deck, and it is a Marseille deck. And if you open the... Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? This is the back of the cards as well. It says inside the box here, engage your creativity and be inspired to think outside the box, which I think is quite cute. And you've got these little green and pink. So yeah, it's a very inner child sort of Marseille deck. Who knew? Anyway, I mentioned this pouch before. This is by a lovely lady called Anne Fort. I believe she's got an Etsy shop. I'm not sure. If I can find it, I will link it. But this was made especially for this here deck. And she did it as a giveaway on Simon's chat Facebook group, the Hermit's Cave Facebook group, and I was lucky enough to receive it. So I feel very blessed and very fortunate. And as I said, it was made especially for the deck, which is why I bought the deck. I probably would have bought it anyway, to be fair, because it's intriguing. And I'm quite interested in Marseille. I've done a couple of walkthroughs of a couple of decks I've bought. Tarot de Gulliver and Tarot Noir, I believe. So I haven't even delved into those yet. My Marseille study hasn't totally taken off yet. But what I have done is this. So, right, back to the deck pouch. This goes together like that. And the book fits in one side and the deck in the other. And it's got a lovely pink, rosy pink edging on it. So if you take the little book out, it's tiny. It's tiny. Oh, it's so cute. And this is the deck. And like I said, those are the backs of the cards. Gorgeous. There we go. So if we compare it to a Rider-Waite-Smith, as I normally do, there's a huge difference. This is the difference in size. And it's a nice cardstock, actually. I like the cardstock. And so, what I have done... okay, I'll just show you the guidebook first and tell you why I've done what I've done. So, underneath each little image on the deck, there are keywords and function, and I can't read them. They're so light in type, in... font colour. I seriously cannot read that, unfortunately. But it does have it for every card, even the pips, which is fantastic. So there's the author. This book is 176 pages long, and it's got an introduction, how to use the cards, spreads, and then into the cards themselves. Lovely. Nice and concise. We have number associations. We have suit associations. So we can put them all together. Because I believe that's how you use the Marseille Tarot. But as I say, I don't know very much. And be on an open reading. So that's the book. And it is pink and green to match the cards and the deck box, and also this is pink. It's got the same colours. This is so nice. Oh, I'm so lucky. So what I've done, because I couldn't actually read them in the book, those little keywords, I've written them on the cards. Because I thought that was just going to be the easiest way to do it. So yeah, I've just written them on the sides. I mean, it's not brilliant, but it's enough for me to learn with, and this is sort of going to be my learning deck. This is the deck that will teach me Marseille. It's not in order because I have been sort of playing with it. But yeah, these are the cards. Very cartoonish. Zip you in. That King of Cups has got a nice brew there. But yeah, it is very pippish. It is very cartoonish. Sorry, pippish. I've got them upside down as well. You can tell I've been using them. I like it though. It's quirky. It's fun. It appeals to me. It's Marseille sort of looks like the serious person's tarot deck because there's nothing to go on, is there? You know, it's just, as far as I knew, it was just pips and like, yeah, pips are pips. So 8 of coins has 8 coins on it, 6 of coins has 6 coins on it as you go through. I'll just show the cards while I'm talking, actually. So down. So I think this is going to be, for me, a gentle introduction to Tarot de Marseille, one that I can actually get on board with. I mean, I know I did do that French one and I made my own little guidebook for it, but it's not really giving me enough, I'm afraid. Although I love the deck, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'll link below to that video because it was an interesting experience. So yeah, I think this one, and especially the guidebook, is so good. It gives you the visuals of what you see. So hold on. So for this card here, 9 of batons, here I've got the keywords on there. Look, interruption and difficulties and derailment. So those I've taken here from these keywords here. Then she gives the meaning for the card here. The author gives the meaning for the card here, and then visually. So it says all the plant life is gone. So presumably there was plant life on these. Let's find one. Yeah, okay. So there's plant life on the 2 there, look. So all the plant life is gone in this card, and the soil lies barren. The forces of the batons are too much to handle, and it's time to admit defeat. For now. Imagine this card as a heavy metal gate blocking your path to reaching a specific goal or task. You just need to keep looking for the right key. Isn't that brilliant? Isn't that so accessible? It just makes Marseille accessible, and I presume there's a lot more to Marseille than, you know, that this deck provides. You know, there's thick books about the Marseille, but I found it so intimidating, and I think this is just, it's just going to give me a way in to learning this deck, this system, how it works, you know, how these, obviously it's the pips that are doing it to me. Do I read them as a Rider-Waite-Smith? Are they not the same as a Rider-Waite-Smith? What do you do? But yeah, I think, and look, that just totally gives the proper Lovers meaning of choice. And as I've said before with the Lovers, you know, in the original version, really, your choice of partner was a lifelong commitment. I mean, obviously these days it isn't so much, with divorce and separation and even people not actually marrying, and so it's not so much that, you know, we don't really see that message anymore. And when we look at a Lover's card, it's not immediately apparent that it was about a very important choice. And then here you can see the choice, but to me this is the choice between maybe the mother figure and the new woman in his life, and what sort of like dredges up memories, mother-in-laws. Anyone else been there? Yes, anyway. So yeah, these are great cards. I really, really do like them. And this is going to be my entryway. At last I found a deck that will be my entryway into the Tarot de Marseille. Isn't that a lovely Knight of Coins? We got snails, look at this. Old 60s type seats, I remember seeing those. Lovely. And our death card. So yeah, that's Squid Cake. A delightful reimagining of the Marseille, the Tarot de Marseille, Queen of Cups. Brilliant. And look at the tosh on that King of Buttons. It's gorgeous, this deck. Okay, so that's my little reveal, if you like, of the Squid Cake Marseille Tarot. So if you are looking to find a way into Marseille, maybe this is a deck you could use as well. Because as I say, it's really inexpensive. It's good fun. My only gripe, that's the only gripe, is trying to read. trying to read that. It's just the colour of the font, I'm afraid. Yeah. But that's my only gripe about the deck. Otherwise, 10 out of 10. Alright, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.